girls, and today's video will be dedicated for Halloween, and my choice fell on the succubus in the best traditions. This will be a sexy demon who will have a leather wings, which we will have to make ourselves, because I didn't find similar ones and I think they would be a little bit expensive. And we ordered everything else from Aliexpress. The first thing is the corset, but it's too big for me, even though I ordered the smallest size, I think S or XS, so I will make it smaller for myself. By the way, these things came with the corset. They are attached to the sides, just like this. And the problem is, these little things seems to hold their shape and to be straightened out in this form. We will also correct this point. Most likely I will use corset bones. I will secure them here and attach them, accordingly sewing them inside. Then we have these for bracers. By the way, they are also large and also have to be reduced. After we fix them, it will look something like this. So cute. What we got next? Our devilly horns. I still need to figure out what kind of hairstyle to do, so this won't show. What we have next? These. The masks with imitation of bone. It's the skull of some animal, I think. Look. These are the teeth. And I want to put these masks on the shoulders here. And I'm also thinking to paint them. So this will be on our shoulders, and I will also make a special pad for the shoulders. And here we have all the supplies we need to make our wings. We will need pipes, a hair dryer, which we will use to change the shape of pipes, gloves, all sorts of bolts, a saw to cut off our pipes, and the paint. We will need it because those pipes are white and it doesn't suit us. We'll need to paint them. Well, and all sorts of such devices. We will need also this polymer clay. I will use it to make some decorative elements, for example like crown or small spikes. And of course, for the wings, where our membranes will be, we will need our artificial leather, so are our wings. And the most important thing that I want to be able to move with the wings, we will also need this sheet to make spikes for our wings. That is where we will have a bone base at the top to make it more complete and look nice. And I will make also hooks, like these kind of hooks we usually see demons have on their wings. We will make it just like that. And now we have already begun to make our wings. Now I have a drawing on my head. Oh, wait, I'll turn it over. Okay, here you go. Now, our design is that how are we gonna make such wings from these pipes? From these pipes, we will create our wings. The only thing you see here is that it has an ideal straight geometric round shape. It doesn't look like bones actually. It's too straight for what we need. And therefore, from these pipes, we will make these that imitate real bones with these bumps in it. And we press our pipes just like this to make those bumps while it has not yet cooled down to look more realistic. And now our pipes are ready. Then they will need to be cut and sewed to the right length. And here we have to make holes according to our measurements. Now we have laid out exactly how our bones should be attached, just like we saw on the paper with the design. And then we will need to connect them all together with bolts. And that's what we get after we connect all our bones with bolts. I still need to go through one more time with the hair dryer to give a little curve right here. And using this sheet, I don't really remember what this material is called, to be honest. It's so easy to cut something out of it. That's why I will use it to make a huge spike at the top, like all the demons have on their wings, and small spikes at the bottom on the membranes. And also right here to hide these ugly little bolts. I don't like how they look. They will ruin everything else for us. After that, we will cut out our horn and the spike, which will be on the top of our wing. Our wing will be quite powerful actually. After I finished cutting out our horn, I will need to take off these extra edges, and using this knife I will shape it. With the help of a drill machine, I will smooth the edges and go through it just like this. I will add these details too to give a more realistic look. Now our wings are already assembled. We fixed everything together with bolts. That's what it looks like. One wing has already been painted. We will need to paint the other one with this cool, powerful fan. And I decided to close joints and holes. Then we needed to close the joints that we connected our pipes with bolts. So we came up with this way to make such spikes on bolts form from the same plastic foam. We made holes previously and then we glued it with this polymer clay. Hello again everyone. Here we have made one wing. Or let's just say it's a test wing, because we decided to use fabric first, which is not really necessary. This is the format we need. We cut here somewhere to sew and attach it to our bone to see how it will all look together. And since we are going to make our wings from leather, we came up with the idea of attaching them with Velcro. On one hand, we have already attached the Velcro to the wing, as you see. And here we spread our artificial leather and we put our wings over it. And this is what it looks like from above. I will circle them and add or minus align them so that they are the same. And also, each wing will need to be outlined before cutting out. And we decided to glue the tape, so now I'll need the glue to fix them. And after it dries, we cut up the wings. Now I have to run the machine all along the counter of our Velcro, because when we attached them to the wing, they just came off, especially here where they begin. Now I have made our wings, and that's practically what we got. Ta-da-dee-dum! Now, all what is left for me, well, I still have to go through a lot more. I'm not done yet. So what we have here are all the things that we bought from Aliexpress that we talked about them in the very beginning of the video. Here they are, and this is the corset, and I really want to show you everyone about this corset, how big it is for me by trying it. I personally can't fasten it because of this zipper maybe. Here we go. And apparently this corset is not meant to tighten the waist a lot, but it doesn't bother me. I will remake it to tighten the waist and look nicer. Well, the lacing here is of course good. It's not even lacing, it's just how to do your sneakers. There is this element here for decoration, and it pulls me, and I don't know whether I needed them or not. I can't even straighten up. These things on the neck, I still decided to cut them off. I'm sure I'll make it better. Here are our cool masks made of rubber. Not really smells so cool. And I plan to do it on the shoulder like this. I still need to figure out how to fix them. And also I will make some kind of decorative elements from shoulder to wrist that came out like sleeves. I will add fangs too to these elements made of clay. To make the clay dry faster, I will put it in the oven for about half hour. After drying, I'll paint them. Next, I will need to redo the handcuffs because they look like they fit a man's palm, even though I don't have a lady hands too. To do this, we'll need to cut both sides. I make holes with the revolver and fasten the holes. I also painted the red thread. Hello again. I decided to try it on. I'm all tired, don't look at this. But now I have dilemma and the agony of choice because I really just don't know what to wear down below. Because right now I'm just wearing thick black tights, and I was thinking about making leather leggings accordingly too, with all sorts of straps, studs, perhaps with some fans. But it seems to me that there is too much black. At the top it's good because there is a little beige in the face, neck, chest is slightly open. Okay, not slightly, but the legs are completely closed. And also I have a huge black spot in the back in the form of my huge two wings, as if they are not supposed to be black. So it seems to me that there will be a lot of closed clothes, and black leather. That's why I decided to make a mini skirt out of leather with all sorts of decoration studs, so it would be a continuation of the image with two vampires' teeth too. I made the skirt like this, and I attached the fangs and the spikes too and decorated them, but I got a problem here. I made a mistake when I was calculating the length of our wings, because even when I'm standing, the spikes touches the floor, even though I'm wearing a really high heels. And I succeeded in making those wings super flexible. They are not practically fixed and can easily be opened. Look how flexible they are. And they are attached to my back. As I said previously, they are attached to the back just like a backpack. They go over the shoulders with straps like these. And I fixed them at the waist too, as you can see here. And in order for our wings to open, they are attached to my hands, like this. The movements of my hands allows me to move them and control them, as if they are my own.
Walk, keep on walking straight to the hell we made.
That's all what we have for this video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Don't forget to tell me what you think about this idea in the comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you everyone and see you next time. Bye!